Hello, oh god, I'm surrounded by things. Help. Hello, hello everyone. Welcome to the stream, and welcome to a new Let's Play. And a new Let's Play series, because, welcome to, there's 4 hours left in the month of April for me right now. Screw it, I'm doing it now. Welcome to Mille Mayhem, which is, I can't point, which is a, me stealing an idea of other people do themed content during the month of May, so I'm going to as well. I'm going to play a bunch of PS1 racing slop. Because, why not? I've kind of wanted to mess with these games, I'm not going to lie. So, that's what we're going to do. So, the focal point of this, obviously, is Midas Interactive Entertainment. However, we're technically not going to be playing a Midas game first in Midas Mayhem, because, there is one game that kind of sets things up. We're gonna, so let me backtrack a little bit. We're gonna play this do this kind of in parts, right? I have like 3 parts planned for my Mayhem. We might not get through it all in the month of May, and I might just commit to it. Who knows? The first part of this is going to be about the developer Kung Fu Games, which I should have put a logo of them, but I'm kind of running out of space here. Help, I'm cramped. So Kung Fu Games, they made some games. They made some slop, and we're gonna play it. But first up, we have their. I can't remember if this is their first game, but this is the most relevant game to start this, which is Mille Miglia. Good job, me. Mille Miglia for the PlayStation, released only in PAL territories, and these games are so no one gives a shit about them that it's hard to find an accurate release date for these games. Moby Games says October 2000. PlayStation Data Center, or whatever the website's called, says November 2000. I'm going with the Game FAQ's release date of October 13th, 2000. And there's no Wikipedia page for this game. So that's what I'm going to go with. This game was developed by Kung Fu Games. Not published by Midas, the titular virus. I don't know what you want to call this. But it was published by SCI. But this would lay... The reason I'm playing this first is because this would lay the foundation of future Kung Fu games that did get published by Midas. And by lay the foundation, I mean it's literally the same code and the cutting room floor. Like I looked up these games that I'm going to be playing on the cutting room floor. All of them, the first line mentions that they all have like text strings and data from this game in them. So yeah, that's why we're starting with this. But this is going to be quite a different game compared to the rest of them as well. I don't know. I'm kind of... Is looking forward to... I don't know if that's a correct... I don't know if that's correct, but... Anticipating, I guess, this. So, I guess without further ado, let's get in to... Oh god, which scene? I have way too many OBS scenes now because of the 97 season. Alright, found the right one. Here we go. I just loaded up the Duck Station emulator. I'm playing this on an emulator because, of course I am. It's a PAL game. I'm North American. So, first thing we get after the intro scene, which I'm surprised there's an intro scene, we get language selection. because this is a PAL game, so we get English, Francois, Douche, Italiano, Espanol. I mean, duh. Yeah, decently well animated intro as well. Oh yeah, that's... I hope you like that memory card message, by the way, that, like, please don't remove as data may corrupt, because that's... yeah. So here's our title screen for Mille Miglia. Bring this up a little bit. We have, pretty simple menu, title screen, image, start game, quick race, 1 player to quick race, 2 player. I think quick race is just like one of those where it randomly selects a car and track, and then boom, you're ready to go. But here's our options. We have controller config. Do I have this set in... I have it set in digital mode, don't I? I thought I had... oh, wait, I know why. That's right, because I was just playing NASCAR 98. That's right. There we go. DualShock. I'm still going to use, like, digital steering. Or, well, I might use the stick for steering, I don't know. Let's see. Oh yeah, and there's no way to change the mapping. Luckily, gear up and gear down are on the buttons I want them to be, which is the 1 shoulders. So, works for me. Screen adjustment, don't need to worry about that, it's just screen aligning. I pressed the wrong button. Can change volume. I'm going to turn down the music. It's not copyrighted, but I'm just going to turn it down anyway. Sound effect, volume. We can choose our difficulty in the arcade mode here between easy, medium, and hard, as well as race length from 3 laps to 9. So there's that. So, so this game, as some of you may not know, is based off the old Mille Miglia rally, which was, I think, supposed to be like the 1,000 Miles rally. This was a motorsport event that used to... I don't know much about it. I just did a quick wiki search. But this took place basically from the late 20s to the late 50s was when it officially took place as an actual motorsports event. There's like a revival version of it now, which is a much more casual event that still runs to this day. But yeah, it was kind of this 1,000-mile cross-country rally somewhere in Italy, I think. And it was about as silly as you would expect from early motorsport. How dare you load a gameplay demo while I'm speaking. Dangerous as well. I mean, again, its last official running was in the 50s, and even in the 50s, we didn't give a shit about safety. So... yeah, there's not really many games about this. This is probably... I think this is the most recent game based on the Mille Miglia, or has... that exists. There's like a couple 2D games that were released on, like, I don't fucking know, DOS or the Genesis or something. It's kind of crazy. So yeah, that's what this game is based on. However, the actual gameplay content in this game, I don't think reflects the actual Mille Miglia at all. You'll see why. So here's our start menu. We have arcade mode, which I believe is just single race mode. We have time trials. We have a 2-player battle. And then we have the championship mode, which is the main meat and potatoes of this game. And what we're going to be spending our time with. So, yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm going to start the timer. We're going to start championship mode. Here is what we have. We have a loading screen. Look at this lovely loading screen. Doesn't it look so retro? I mean, it's based on the series. So, here's our championship screen. We have 9 championships, 3 categories, 3 championships each. We have Class A, which are cars apparently manufactured between 1927 and 1930. These cars are going to be over 100 years old. Holy shit. Class B from 1931 to 45, and then Class C from 46 to 57. So, yeah, I kind of have an order of how I want to do this in my head. We'll see what happens, but we're going to start with Class A, of course, and the one championship unlocked for it, which is the Bronze Championship. So, here are our car selections for Class A. We have the 1930 Mercedes SSK with a speed stat of 4, handling 3, acceleration 3 out of 5. We also have the 1928 Mercedes SSKL, which has a higher top speed, better acceleration, same handling though. Hal Lupin the third. And those are only choices here. Actually, you know what? For PS1, this is actually pretty nice car models, I'm not going to lie. The driver model reminds me of Need for Speed Porsche Unleashed, which also came out in 2000. So, yeah, these look nice, actually. I'm not going to lie. You know what this kind of reminds me of? It reminds me of Nightmare Kart. I feel like these would fit in Nightmare Kart because like just the old car. I don't know. So yeah, I think I'm going to choose the better acceleration and speed car, which is the older model apparently. So SSKL it is. Manual transmission, because I'm weird. And here we go. Here's our first race of the championship. Stage 6 at Roma. A 3-lap race. The record lap time of 1:17.4 apparently. So yeah, this uses the Mille Miglia name and theming. It's just a standard circuit racer. Whatever like actually this event was like. No, it's just a standard circuit racer. Also, very long loading screens. They at least tried to stylize the font with some old stuff. So here we go. I hope you like not. Can you read all the HUD? Because oh my god, there's words there. There's text there. All right, go. Here we go. Our first race of Midas Mayhem. Oh, now the collisions are they are. I have played around with this game a little bit just to see what it's like and how difficult it's going to be. It varies. The difficulty varies. But you definitely don't want to actually hit anything. Yeah, this actually looks good for 2000 on the late PlayStation 1 game. This looks excellent. Oh, I probably should have slowed down. I remember trying to almost just to lift and coast, being able to make that, but no. Not quite here. Anyways, oh my god, I've overtaken someone. The roads are kind of narrow and twisting. These cars are large, so passing is difficult, especially with the collisions like that. The collision physics are, I think, the main, what's the word I'm looking for? Main culprit of the difficulty, how the driving physics feel. Very snappy. I'm using the analog stick to steer, but the car still's very snappy. This definitely handles way better than this car would actually in 1928. That's for damn sure. There's also that. Dot, 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 dot. Okay. Damn, final lap. We're still only 5th. Actually, I might turn the game up a little bit. It looks quieter on OBS than I expected it to be. I haven't even gone through the different cameras. So we have the near chase cam, we have the farther chase cam, and then we have wherever you are camera. Near, far, wherever you are. The usual 3 cameras. Nothing special. Oh, what a corner. What a corner. We go past almost the entire field. Now I hit the wall. Can we steal the win? Oh. Pfft. Well, I stole the win. Not in a good way, but I stole the win. We did it. My Mercedes SSKL wins. Oh, literally everyone was in the 28 model, except for whoever finished last was in the 1930 SSK. Incredible. Stage complete. Yeah. One lap magic. Indeed. Let's go. Anyways, continue. So, I hope you weren't expecting some sort of championship standings in a championship mode, because that's not what we're getting. Anyways, this is a fun quirk about this game. You know, the Mille Miglia in, what was it, Italy or something? You know that Piacenza stage that looks exactly like Brno? The Brno circuit in the Czech Republic? You know, that part of the Mille Miglia. Everyone remembers that, right? The track map's the only normal. Yeah, so how well can you read the in-game the HUD? Because even for me, it's hard. Great grandhouse there. This is stage 10. Ooh. What's up, T-Bone? Just in time. Oh, and we're starting on pole, I guess, since I won at stage 6. Yeah, this text is really small. Like, I can just make out everything. Like, I can just make out the numbers, as well as the actual, like, words. But it's really difficult. Alright. So, Brno and Tier is going to be a way more, technical track. Why is it like that? I don't know why it's so small. It's like the opposite... It's... Spoiler alert, it's the opposite problem that we're going to have with the rest of Kung Fu's games. I couldn't imagine any of this being legible playing this on an actual PlayStation with a CRT TV. Like, I could not imagine. Wouldn't might his ass. More like flung poo. There's a reason why they didn't last very long in the gaming world. Anyways, this track is way easier than the last one. Yeah, some tracks you just kind of dominate, and some tracks you actually have to try. This one you don't really have to try. Championship standings, that doesn't work for me, brother. Yeah. I will say it is cute. It is kind of cool of Kung Fu to design a track inspired by Brno, because that's a track you don't see often in games outside of like MotoGP and Race 07. So it's kind of cool to see a fictional version of Brno. It's also much shorter, because that last lap time was 1:17. Oh, is Brno in Test Drive Le Mans? Okay. That's cool, actually. Oh, that's the wall. $300, $400 cars. Yeah, that makes sense. This was I'm pretty sure this was like a rally style event. I don't really know. So it would make sense that the entry lists are fucking massive. This would be a great opportunity to teach you about the history of the Mille Miglia. Unfortunately, I don't know anything about the history of the Mille Miglia, so, and I'm not. I need to play a video game. I can't just read Wikipedia right now. Very Porsche Unleashed coded visually. It really is. Same year, 2000. Like, even the car models look like they would fit in Porsche Unleashed. In terms of, like, the actual, like, fidelity of them. It's kind of crazy. By the way, I just like to point out this is the first game from Kung Fu for this on the PS1, and we're already in the year 2000. Just want you to keep that in mind. As we round the final corner on these cobblestone streets, and we win at not Brno. The release time, I'm about to get dire, absolutely. It's the last one from like 05, and stay tuned to find out. Tomorrow is May. But you know what? I'm getting started now. Because I can. Miglia first 2000. As I win. We had more 1930 models than this one. Remember the, like, 300 to 400 entries from, like, the real-life Mille Miglia? Yeah, 6. 6 is all you get here. So that's our second race complete. Next up, Stage 3. Ravenna. Ravenna. Yeah. This one's very twisty. I don't know if this is based off an actual track design or if this is just a Kung Fu original. But, on to Stage 3. Lap record's a minute 25, apparently. I actually like how stylized the font is on this loading screen. Even with the little loop on the 2, it's cute. It's gonna be a one-stream thing. This might be a 2-stream game. I think. Oh dear, Midas. Oh yes. Yeah, it may not seem like it now, but I did kind of... I watched... There's actually a long play of this game on the internet. Crazy, I know. But just to kind of gauge how long this... About how long this would take me, and that long play was, I think, like an almost 8-hour video. Anyways, Ravenna stage. Also, yeah, we're just kind of doing random stages. We started with stage 6, then we went to stage 10, and now we're in stage 3. That's not how rally works. Oh. Oh god. There's a tight turn there. Oops. No, I've been overtaken. Oh my god. I'm falling apart. Everyone's passing me. Oh, that's a steep downhill. Hello. Alright. We have hit our first checkpoint in 4th place. Which I'm going to tell you right now is not good. There is a fail condition in championship mode, and that is not finishing on the podium. So, kind of don't want to do that. Favorite racing game with historical content? Spirit of Speed 1937. That's a joke. I've been bullied. We were doing well. And now we're not. This went from second to last. Probably GT Legends, I think, for an actual answer of what would be my favorite game with historical content. Although that's more of a based on a like modern series using older cars, so I don't know if that technically counts. Come on. Oi. At least if they hit me in the rear, I get a speed boost. That's nice. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on. No! I finished last. I finished last. Competency tier list. I don't know if I can do that, Reaper. You placed 6th. Championship over. You know, if you listen to this song, this theme a certain way, it almost sounds like the finish theme, like the race finish theme from Porsche Unleashed. Mental 12 would be a lot, yeah. Oh, really? That's a cool mod. By the way, that's what happens if you don't meet the criteria for making it to the next race. I lost the championship, and I have to start over from the beginning. Yep. Oh my god, it's one of these games. Yep. So back to Roma. Oh god, oh fuck. Yeah, there's no continues. You finish outside the podium, back to the beginning. Back to the first race. Yep. I'm still debating on whether or not I should cheat. By cheat, I mean use save states. Just say, fuck you, die. Yes, yes they do. I personally say yes. I'm leaning towards that as well. We might do a little cheating. Alright. More fun experience when this game is that long. Again, I looked at briefly looked at a long play of this game that someone somehow made, and it's about 8 hours, 7 hours. Crushing your balls. You know what? You're so right, Reaper. These games really don't deserve the honor of busting me balls. That's a wall. Oh, the swoos. Here I come. Here I come, I come, I come. Oh, there I go. Oh my god. A lot is happening right now. I'm in the lead. Longer than GT Concept, yes. To be fair, GT Concept is more of like a epilogue of sorts. Or a demo-style game. It's not meant to be a full-fledged game. Not the first person to ever stream this. 7 people somehow followed... 7 accounts followed this game on Twitch. Like the category for this game, which is shocking to me. that it's more than 0. Damn it. Also, I'd like to point out the fact that I'm throwing this this freaking car with 1920s technology, whipping it around at over 140 miles per hour. We're over 150 now. I don't think it's kind of fast. The giddy heights. It's KPH. Oh, it is KPH. Okay. Yeah, that's right. This is a PAL game. Still, 150 kph. Alright, I won. We won! Yay! So yeah, the consensus is, fuck it, save states. Gotcha. I'm glad we're on the same page here. Alright. Stage 10. Race 2. Alright, I'm just going to place a save state somewhere on the loading screen. Saving my state. My state of... pre-war cars. I am driving a 1928 Mercedes-Benz, so yes. Actually, was it even a Benz, or was it just Mercedes? It was a Daimler Mercedes. So yeah, we do start pre-war. We actually kind of go through the history of, like, the actual Mille Miglia, now that I think about it, because we start at the beginning in 27? And then the third class goes all the way up to 57, which is the last, like, competitive version of the Miglia. I think they started the, like, historical for fun version of this in Rally in, like, the 70s, I think. I think 77 was what I read. Benz is formed at this point. Oh, okay. That shit was 100 years ago. I don't know anything about the history of the motor vehicle going that far. By the way, if you can't read the HUD, which I wouldn't be surprised because of how tiny it is. So. Oh, that's a wall, brother. So on the top left, the first timer is, I believe, the total race timer. It says timeout for some reason, but it's a total race timer. The one next to that is the lap timer, labeled lap time. And then I think the 2 times below it are just like the previous lap times. And then on the right side we have my fastest lap in this race, and then the record lap. So, there you go. There's your labels. This is just Brno. It's Brno. Don't worry, it's not the only track that is based on a real track that has nothing to do with the Mille Miglia. Don't worry. We have at least 10 stages, aka 10 tracks. We've only seen the first 3 so far. Damn it. Alright, final lap. That's the wall, brother. Excuse me. There it was. Face your cliff. Got him. Alright, just got one more turn to negotiate. This attempt at this track has gone significantly worse than the first one. But I win anyways. Interesting how the car list, or like the opponent list changes each race. Because now we had 5 KLs in 1 K. 5 28 models, 1 30 model. But I'll be ruining this for chat. Uh-oh. Alright, back to Ravenna. Can I win this time? That shit straight Krispy Kreme. Oh, that's what I was thinking. I knew the game logo looked like something, but it wasn't clicking in my head. It is just Krispy Kreme. Holy shit, Reaper. I don't know if I'm glad or upset to actually know what my brain would... Yeah. Incredible. Incredible. You wouldn't need 1,000 miles. Especially not in the 1920s. Keep forgetting we're in the 2020s now, so I gotta specify. Shit. We need to do some donuts, yeah. Honestly, I kind of hate Krispy Kreme just because they're so disgustingly overpriced. They charge like $2 a donut. And that's for their, like, the shit we sell at work that a vendor comes in and just plops on a shelf. Like, they're not even fresh. Like, a 6-pack is like 12 bucks. It's actually stupid. Probably 5 cents produced on it. But they do like themed designs with their icing, except sometimes they just don't. They're like, here's a theme of this pack of donuts. Here's some regular iced donuts. This one has like a vague color maybe matching, or color icing almost vaguely matching the theme maybe. Push you forward. Yeah, I'm actually surprised about that, Carl. The fact that it gives me a speed boost instead of just getting us locked into a perpetual just contact fest while we lose speed. This game might have rubber banding. I think it's less rubber banding, and I think it's just their pathing is like their speed pathing and speed is just not accurate to what the player can do on certain parts of tracks. Like, they can just go faster in certain sections, but they're also way slower in certain sections. Over to the line. We're gonna finish second. Yeah! Never heard of this game? You have now. We did it. We finished second. Not a win, but it should be good enough. Italy Gran Turismo. It's something. Championship complete, by the way. That was the last race of this championship, so I game overed at the very end of the championship. Anyways, congratulations. Cup complete. Bonus. We unlocked the 1937 Jaguar SS100 and Stage 4. Which kind of looks like old Spa, I'm not going to lie. Jaguar. Please do not remove memory card from memory card slot 1, as data may corrupt. Remember that exact line. We're going to be seeing a lot. Was unswagalicious. This... Yeah. Yeah. But we've completed the Bronze Championship. So yeah, that's all you have to do in order to progress through this game. There's no championship standings, and all you have to do to progress is just finish in the top half of the field, which is the podium. So... Yep. That's our, There you go. That's our progression. And that will conclude part 1 of Mille Miglia, which I have a hard time pronouncing for some reason. But, yeah, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet already. Leave your thoughts in the comment section below. I don't know why I said it like that. And finally, I would like to give a special thanks to all my YouTube members listed here for helping support the channel. If you want to have your name on the list and get early access to my Let's Play videos, you can join my YouTube memberships for starting at $2 a month. And yeah, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time for more Mille Miglia and Midas Mayhem.